a QSR brand in Bangalore in the name of Just Shawarma. So we run 20 locations in Bangalore. It's been 8 years in the business. And first of all, thank you so much for your insights, sir. It's been really insightful for us. And I have a couple of questions, sir. I'll try to club the question to one so that I don't take much of the time. So, first thing is that what defines a TG? Is it the cuisine which we are selecting, or is it the price point? Because as food, even though I'm from South India, I eat North Indian cuisine, I eat Chinese, I eat Lebanon, I eat a lot of cuisines. But when it comes to price point, I don't go for a high end cuisine consistently, maybe once in a month or something. So when I'm defining the target audience for my brand, what is that should I consider? Is it the nature of the product or the cuisine or the price point? So how does the defining of target audience work is my question, sir.
Okay, let me take it this way. If you have a target audience on the price point base now, see, price point again, as I said earlier, you decide your price point very cautiously, which is balances to your bottom line. Okay. Just because the market is saying 100 rupees one product, and people, you know what people tend to do? They will try to fix a market-driven price. That normally people tend to do that. And then what happens when the inflationary thing goes year on year? They cannot raise the selling price by that delta. They try to cut down on the ingredient quality. That typically happens. So if I'm having a biryani, I buy a rice for 150 to 100 rupees now, and 100 rupees becomes 150 in the market, I still want to buy 100 rupees rice. This is the lesser quality rice to stick to my price point. And that way, as year on year inflation goes up, I drop my quality levels because I want to stick to the price point. So when you talk about the price point as your target TG, to synchronize that part, you be very, very cautious about, okay, the cuisine is fair enough. Cuisine is something you choose if you want to do a kind of cuisine that kind of the local palate. See, within Bangalore, Bangalore is kind of a very cosmopolitan area. So lot many cuisines work here. And it's better to do something little offbeat because it's not available. If you talk of a idli dosa, available. So opening a idli dosa kind of a concept is one of the millions. Whereas if you're saying shawarma, which again is a palate that Middle Eastern palate is very akin to Indian palate, very close. So Middle Eastern food is liked by most Indians, whether they come from the north or the south. Now, as an individual, I don't differentiate north and south at this point of time. 20 years back, I would have, because when you go to Chandigarh railway station, idli is being served there in the railway station kiosk. So idli is not a South Indian dish at all. It's a pan-Indian dish. So idli is India, not South. So gradually, the South and North divide, to my understanding, it's purely my understanding and my opinion. I don't see a divide between South and North so much in terms of appreciation from the people. So I may have a typical South Indian restaurant in, say, Chennai or a Hyderabad or a Bangalore, and that same restaurant in Delhi or a Chandigarh will also work well. Because Indians also travel within the country, their palate has balanced out. And there are many global travelers who are back in India, so global cuisine is also taking a good thing. Anywhere and everywhere you see a pasta being thrown into a menu. So not that they make the pasta right way, but still there's a pasta. The pasta is typically Italian. They're doing innovations in the form of pasta with a makhni sauce. So a lot of people do a lot of things. There is nothing right or wrong about food. Please, though I come from a very conservative beginning, I was very touchy about the name of my dish and the quality that I make out. I have kind of adapted to say, let us come to a platform where I am able to provide what the people want, but I will stick to the certain basic guidelines and the authenticity of it. That's about it.